Heroes, unite! Let me make sure I have that right. Heroes, unite! Let me make sure I have that right. Alrighty, everything looks good. Let me... see if I can actually find the thing. Sorry, been a while since I did this. Please do not start. Alrighty. Sorry, something's up with my Discord bot I have set up, so I have to manually... okay. There we go. What the heck? What the heroism? Well, I'll be right back. Just need to check on something real quick. And get myself some milk because can't do a stream if I get a sore throat. So, be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. No, Jimbo, I don't think it is. I mean, I'm sure I have some other content that your son might like, but I have not done anything Minion related on this channel. This is a Transformer toy review, so yeah, but coming from a YouTuber myself, if you want to know, ask your son. Not me. I mean, I don't know your son, so I don't know what he likes. So, I'm sorry, I can't really answer that. Oh, that's okay, I understand. I mean, I got glasses myself. I understand the whole vision failing. In fact, my whole family's got that, except for a few people who I may not even be sure about. Really unstoppable awesomeness. Anywho, before I go any further, I thought I'd clarify that even though this is a Primus toy review, I noticed that I missed something on my last toy review. On Megatron, actually. Where is it? Yeah. His strength, intelligence, speed, rank, courage, fire blast, and skill are all 10, but the endurance is a 9.5. I don't... Ooh, that one's looking good. I don't know how I managed to miss that, but yeah, and there's that, and let me see. The Cyberplanet key info, which should have actually been said. There's nothing Megatron loves more than power. First, he was after the Minicons, a reference to Transformers Armada, and then he was after all of the Energon in the world, reference to Transformers Energon, and now he's after Cyberplanet keys, so he can rule the universe. Now, huge thing, which is the whole Armada, Energon, and Cybertron are supposed to all take place in the same universe. The Japanese variation Armada and Energon take place in one, and the Japanese version of Cybertron, aka Galaxy Force, takes place in another. The American, same reality, and something was asked Vector Prime stated the reason why I couldn't remember is because the black hole affected their memory somehow. But, yeah, there's still a few pieces missing. But, anywho, in between all of those conquests, he found time to lead the Decepticons, battle the Autobots, get trapped inside Unicron, get a few new bodies, and eventually wear parts of Unicron as his armor. Talk about needing a vacation. More like talk about knowing what the hoo-ha to even do. Now, this is actually going to be a bit different. I'm actually also going to have a little bit of a game in there, but I'll explain more when I get to that. Anywho. First, I actually want to give a shout out, quote unquote, I don't know if that's the right wording, to the person who sent me it, which he is named Mr. Aguana, I think. By the way, dude, if you ever watch this video, please tell me if I pronounced your name right. But I just want to say thank you so much for this. I will explain why in a bit, guys. Let me just... Sorry, trying to figure out how I can actually, well, do this. Well, I guess I can move that up until I get the box over. Sorry if the light's blinding you guys. Feel free to look away from the screen until I get everything situated. Alrighty. Dang. Hold on. What in the name of... Hold on, guys. Why did the camera turn off? Hold on, I need to figure out what's going on. Can't do a toy review without the camera. Ugh. Well, the mic's still... No, that's studio mode. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Probably gonna have to spray my face in a bit, but anywho. Yeah. This is the guy that sent me it. I'll get back to why I'm saying Saints later. But yeah. And this is what happens when you leave boxes out and don't clean them. I kind of got this last year and meant to make a toy review long before now, but didn't get to it. Anywho, sorry, trying to get it in frame. This is the box he came in. Kind of interesting that it has these almost right where the Autobot symbol is. Also funny considering he's not an Autobot. Get to that later, but yeah. And then has those little signs. This actually had some mini cons in it. Show you that in the sec. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll move the... Seriously? Sorry about that. The chair went down on me. Sorry. This is all the paper and stuff that came with them. Lots and lots and lots of twisty ties. And the little strings like that. Now... This thing didn't seem to be cut right. I mean, I think it should have a bit more right where that hole is, but give me a second while I quickly see if I can figure out how to get these back in. And yes, I said how to hero. That's actually one of my catchphrases. So, as I'm new to YouTube, most people would not know that. Now, just to make sure this is all like zipped up. And now, yeah, here we go. This is the box. And as you can see, 4 bonus minicons. Planet Cybertron, this. Yeah. Primus has the disguise mode of Planet Cybertron. And yeah. This is the back of his box. And I cannot read it because it's so blurry. But yeah. Famous cities of Cybertron. And there's a website and it shows, I will not mention it because it may not fully be age appropriate for some of my viewers. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's age appropriate for anyone, to be perfectly honest. Yet it still has the greatest source of Transformer knowledge, period. But the website told me that one of the places was Iacon, but it did not state where. I'll probably have to double check and do some research on that at a later point. But he has 2 Stellar mounted converter cannons, glowing eyes, the Omega Lock. I'll get to that in a bit when I'm actually showing a toy. Missile clusters on the leg, this and here, and 4 mounted cannons and extendable manipulator arms. Now, it says, mighty creator of the Transformers race. Both Autobots and Decepticons owe him their loyalty as his children. He is as old as the universe itself, matching in power only by his twin brother, the evil Unicron. Primus is the Lord of Light. Now, to clarify, a lot, and I mean a lot of Transformer fans out there call him God, or the God of the Transformers. Which, as a Christian, is like nails on a chalkboard to me. However, the Transformers did make it a canonized correction. In one reality, Primus actually made an agreement with the Lord or something about, like, being able to have peace when his mission's completed and the universe is recreated or something. I don't know the full details, I'll have to recheck. Anywho, Primus is the Lord of Light, a pure natural force of order, strength, and peace, committed eternally to the struggle against chaos, destruction, and the ever-advancing darkness of Unicron. Oh, hey, don't... Yeah, no. Help. Anywho, this is what it shows, but his actual Cyber Planet key, much different. But, yeah. The reason why I am giving a shout out to Mr. Aguana is Primus came with 4 bonus minicons. Now, before you start thinking what's the big deal, let me clarify. Primus had 3 versions. One by himself, one with Unicron's head. It's supposed to be a homage to the whole 1980s animated movie, which was what the live action was supposed to be a recreation of, but they completely botched that concept. To be honest, I'm still a bit annoyed. I mean, it was literally advertised as live action recreation of the 1980s movie, and yet no Unicron. That's all I have to say. No Unicron. If it's supposed to be a recreation, last I checked, that includes every little cast member in the entire exact script. I mean. Not just pick and choose random Transformers that happen to have same names or something. Oh, thanks Optima Primus. You... what? I liked the scene when Jesus was a Transformer. I'm not even wanting to know what you were talking about. That's kind of concerning me a bit right now. Anywho, moving on. But yeah, it was supposed to, that Unicron head was based on a 1980 something movie. And then there was another which had 4 bonus minicons. The 4 bonus minicon one, that was actually a Walmart Black Friday American exclusive. Now, originally, had I got it originally, it would have just been like $36 or so. Half as much or less as the other options. But due to multitudes of circumstances I'm not going to get into, I wasn't able to get it until last year. And because of the rarity, I thought I wasn't going to get it, period. I looked it up on Amazon.com before, but the exact one I wanted was the cheapest one that was still in the box was $999.99. I mean, Primus is a great toy and all, but that, I'm sorry, you just essentially made a toy that transforms into an overly weaponized globe more expensive than an actual car. A car is cheaper, as far as I'm concerned. Unless I got my money messed up. But anywho, then I finally found this guy, and he was selling it. At first it was $600, but after some negotiation, we got it down to, we had an agreement where we got it down to about, I think, $400 or so. I may have to double check later. But anywho, yeah. I mean, the dude was actually offering to, once it was clarified how big a fan I was and whatnot, and a few other details, he changed his mind on the price, and then was actually almost getting ready to offer his entire Transformer collection. I mean, I just wanted Primus, don't get me wrong, I love Transformers, but it's like, dude, I appreciate the offer, but I only got room for Primus. Where am I going to put over 200 other Transformer toys? Now, I know a lot of fans out there are probably going to be like, dude, you just turned down several hundred Transformers. Are you insane? Well, hey, first, I think there was a pricing issue, but more importantly, I had no place to put them. I mean, seriously, what am I going to do? Buy the stuff and just dump it in the backyard and hope no one destroys it? I mean, if you don't have the storage space, don't buy the product. It's that simple. So then he tried to just be like, alright, fine. Well, would you like to have Unicron? He actually had 2 versions of Unicron, one from Armada, one from Energon, which were technically just the same Unicron, just a repaint. One was that infamous brown-gray color, and the other was a black and green color. And I think it was actually getting ready to offer both, if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, he's right. You can't have a Primus without a Unicron. But I turned that down because there's a Unicron in sorry, lost my train of thought there. Anywho, they do have one from the Cybertron toy line. I'm going to review that later, but simply put, normally Unicron is a giant planet. But there are a few versions that aren't, and the one from Cybertron isn't. Most Unicrons out there match Primus in size, both in the toys and in the actual media, be it comic, TV show, whatever. Optima Primus. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about the scene that Jesus was a Transformer in the movie and the Romans were Decepticons. I've watched the movie and I don't know what you're talking about. Unless you're talking about a fan-made one, yeah. I don't know what the heck you're talking about when you say I got it at Korean Target and I would rather have a Transformer. Oh, okay. Well, to each their own. But anywho, about the question about would I like to buy a car, dude. Yeah, don't have the money for that. Sorry. Also, if I'm gonna get a car, I'm gonna more than likely get a brand new one and a specific type of car. Like a Beetle Volkswagen or something, just because I like Beetles and whatnot. Well, I don't know who Mel Gibson is. The name sounds familiar. Also, it's Transformers Multiverse, not Transformers Universe, seeing as Transformers Universe is actually a franchise. But I'll do some more research on that later. That does sound interesting. But anywho, moving on. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know how to respond to the. Well, I'll check it later. Anywho, for his Cyberplanet key, Primus has been part of the Transformers mythology for close to 20 years. He was first introduced as a concept in the original Marvel Transformers comic books. The legend and story grew until Primus became as important in the Transformers world as Optimus Prime, Megatron, and Unicron. Transformers Cybertron marks the first time the world has truly seen the creator of the Transformers in action. Now, I'm going to quickly go and check because there's some other info that I actually want to state. TF Wiki thing. Yeah, that was the website. Actually, I think I mentioned that in a video before. But yeah, TF Wiki. That's the website. Okay. But yeah, many different realities have many different versions of Primus. And there's this whole convoluted thing about he used to be the same Primus in multiple realities until some crazy thing happened where that's no longer the case. I don't want to get into that right now because it's like very, very over the top. But yeah, he's like one of the greatest and most powerful Transformers there are. Still capable of being destroyed, however. Dude, one, Optima Primus. Transformers weren't in the Bible. And if you're talking about that spin-off, I haven't watched the spin-off. I don't know what you're talking about, so I can't make any commentary on it. But yeah. But anywho, if you're gonna ask any more questions, dude, try to have it pertain to the actual toy, not this. This sounds like a discussion we could have some other time. Like maybe at the end of the video or something. I wouldn't mind having that conversation then, but now's not the time, dude. Back to that. Just ignore that if it's too bright, yada yada yada. Okay, now just give me a sec. If you want to know what I'm doing, this dude is pretty big, so I may not even be able to show him without this. And I'm also going to be showing the mini-cons too. But first things first. Oh, goodness. Oh. Ay, 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 ay. Dude, you're going to have to go here. Oh my goodness gracious. Don't you dare do this to me, Primus. You are one of the most expensive products I have. I'm going to scream my head off if you do this to me. And yes, you heard lightning, or heard thunder. So, this may not be as long as it is in the past, but there. And for comparison, yep, bigger than my head. Normally I have them in disguise mode. When I make the video, but I ding 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 ding. Good thing I'm doing this once. I'm gonna have a panic attack if I have to redo. Now, this is the Omega lock. This is from Overhaul, the Jungle Planet key. This is from Jetfire, the Earth Planet, and this is from my original Hotshot, which if you remember from previous videos, I reused and turned it into Beetlebug. And this is from Primus himself. Now you don't have to have them all inserted. Yeah. This is what it looks like by itself. But I keep them inserted because it just, well, it just feels proper. I also have these two, which this is from Crankcase, a Decepticon in the movie reality toy line thing, but it was supposed to be in the Transformers Universe 2017, and this is from Breakaway. He's one of the ones that shares the chassis of Hotshot and Exilion. I use those just for the purpose of like displaying him, because he has two key areas. One right here, as you can see, and the other, same place as her arm. And as you can see, he has detail upon detail upon detail upon detail, with more detail added upon that detail. I really hope the lights don't go out, people. Sorry. And yeah, this dude is Supreme Class, hence the big size. The launchers are right there and there. Lego schmeckle. Hold on. Ow, my foot. And those were his missile launching. Oh dang. Okay, I better speed this up. So, people, if you gotta ask questions, wait until it stops being live, and I'll answer it then. Because I gotta speed through this. I have a bad history where the lights go out when it's like this. So if I go really fast, bear with me. And when you insert this key, I'll do it on this side, so it's actually easier to see. Dang. The key actually goes in here. No, 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 no. Sorry, trying to keep the Cyber Planet keys in as good condition as possible. Yeah, this extends and that goes up. And you gotta do it in both of them to actually get it done right. Now, these little pegs here are Minicon PowerLinks ports. I can show you the rest later, but when I transform them. But yeah, these are those extendable arms, and they have power links ports on them as well. Now, they are kind of difficult to, well, squish back in. Even though I've had this dude for about a year, there. Why does this chair keep going down? I'll never know. Now, they call him Cybertron Primus. This is all the battery info. It's kind of the same thing, and yeah, here. Insert up to 4 planet keys into the Omega lock. Planet keys sold separately. Yeah, that's all that. Man. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just moving around so much. I'm getting very hot and sweaty. Ugh. Well, I guess that's what you get when it's summertime. I can't remember how much it was, read reviews. And maybe, I don't know. Gotta figure out some plans with that. I have been wanting to do a collab with someone, but yeah. Anywho, do. And as you can see, it uses the Omega lock quite a lot to get the doggone thing to get him transformed. And then, yeah. He also has a battle station mode. For the most part, it's pretty much the same instructions. Except that. And then yeah. Stellar converter cannon. And these are the instructions for the Cyber Planet key. And It says 7, but I think there's more, like 9. And yeah. Okay. No, I have not transformed it into the planet yet. I'm actually... Wait, if you're meaning for the video, no, I haven't. If you're meaning in real life, yeah. Anytime I get a transformer, well, at least up to this one, I transformed it before doing a video. Besides, I have been waiting on this for a while, and what is the Cybertron series? Well, depends on if you mean toy line or actual TV show, because the answers are different. Man, it's so hard to do anything when that keeps happening. The chair keeps going down. And Red Reviews, you can just literally call me Hero Fan Number 1. I know you know me from a Discord server as Beetlebug, but just on here, call me Hero Fan Number 1, please. Now. Yeah, still gotta use the instructions. I mean, seriously, this dude is my most valued possession at the moment. And he's so rare. Oh, there was this whole fiasco, and I won't state where I was asking people to help me find them, and all they kept doing is kept screaming at me, well, how much are you willing to pay? How much are you willing to pay? Well, it won't matter how much I pay if I can't find a product. I kept telling them that, and they just kept screaming at me that they aren't going to help until they know how much I'm willing to pay. I mean, look, when you buy a product, you need the money to buy the product and the product to use the money on. It's like if you go to the store and are getting ready to buy cheese. You could have the money necessary to buy the cheese, but if they don't sell the cheese, then what's the point of having the money for the cheese? Shopping requires both money and a product. And normally I don't say this, but they kept telling me I'd never get it, but when I got it, I just was like, I told you, dude, take that. And I normally never do that. That's probably one of the first times in my life I've ever done that. But those are people I know may beg to differ. I mean, my memory's not always that good. But moving on. Yeah. First things first, make sure everything is like converted. The Cyberplanet keysigns are back in. Oh, what really makes this dude interesting, you can move each finger completely independent of the others. So, I mean, hello. Nice to meet you. But, yeah. You could do that. There are very few Transformers that allow that capability. Yeah, I was wanting it new, Red Reviews. And if you were one of the ones who tried to help, I mean, thanks for trying to help, but like I said, I knew it was going to be hard to find. But I don't know how to do a lot of web searching, like using eBay and whatnot, which is where I got this guy from. And that's why I was asking for help, because I couldn't find it on Amazon. And one time I tried searching on eBay, and this was back when I was around 10 or so, and accidentally clicked on something and almost bought it. By accident. And it almost got bought with my papa's credit card or whatever. And I did not want a repeat of somehow accidentally purchasing something and then have to deal with bills or getting something I didn't want or yada yada yada. Well, when I was saying rare, I meant... Well, actually, look, dude. They actually made a very limited amount. Like, with most of the other Transformers, I'd estimate they made several thousand to several million. And with Primus, he's no different. But the Primus packaged with the Minicons, that's a Walmart Black Friday American exclusive. It was only sold for literally just one day. Ever. So they made a very limited amount of production. The only way you could get rare is if it's one of those lucky draw, completely gold-plated, silver-plated, or custom-colored Transformers. Case in point, the Beetlebug I made. It's the only one that exists. Though technically speaking, if you get Hotshot, Excellion, and Breakaway, you can actually put it together and make your own Beetlebug. But, yeah. And besides that, for me, the rarity is from nostalgia purposes. Nothing more, nothing less. I know other collectors might disagree. But, hey. It's like the saying goes, if you love something, set it free. I say, if you love a toy, open it and play with it. I mean, hey, to each their own. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but yeah. Now, let's see, what's the next step? Oh, yeah. Yep. And now, sorry if you can't see, but this head's going to go down when I move this down. You may not be able to see it while I'm doing it. I mean, even when I'm doing it and looking at it from my side off camera, I can't see unless I change angles. But to show you, and yeah, this also closed shut. Sorry I can't show better, but hard to do. Now, those go in. And then that goes up. These twist like that. And I'd say on here, I'd say that's a photon cannon, that's a proton cannon, or reversed. Gatling gun, standard laser, and this little black thing in the center, I'm not even sure if it's showing up. The black thing in the center, that just looks like one single missile launcher. Now, I always mess this up. Yeah, turn it the opposite way and it'll turn accordingly. It does get hung up on this leg, but I don't know if that's just mine or what. Ooh! Wait. The instructions don't show, but you need to push these missile clusters in. I don't know why the instructions don't show that. That seems kind of important to me. And if you turn too far, you will hear a clicking sound. So I'd recommend being very careful with that. Now here's where it's a bit annoying. This entire thing has to be twisted like this. And if this piece isn't held right, it will get caught on the entire contraption. Okay. And now, this whole thing collapses like that. What in the name of... Well, that's a bit concerning. That's starting to come apart a bit. I need to be careful. But anywho, you do that. And then that's him transformed back into disguise mode. 2 minicon ports here, 2 here, and 1 here. That's 5. There. And there. That's 6 and 7. And then there's... that one. And that one. That's 8 and 9. It only counts 7 for some reason. Okay. Dang. But yeah, there's this, which I think might be the Sea of Rust. Well, okay, I guess that plane's not gonna work. E. If you were talking about this black spike right here, it was already made that way. I tried to get it fixed. That's a manufacturer issue. Smelling plastic. Meh. I guess you could say I'm staying safe. About as safe as someone who seems to attract all kinds of problems, I guess. Oh, and I was thinking of doing some modification, like taking the stands off until I saw the show, and turns out those are in the show as well. And as you can see, doot, 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 doot. And then the cannons, those look like thrusters, which in some versions, the Transformers have turned Cybertron into a full-blown weapon that has thrusters. So I wonder if that's an homage to that or not. Now, I'm transforming them back. Boom. Well, wait a minute. Y'all probably want to see the battle thing. Now, the instructions don't show how to go from planet to battle station, but if you know what you're doing, you can. It does show this whole thing is its battle mode. Slight dumb if you ask me, but if you yeah. And then put that in there. Yeah, this is the battle station. And as many people have stated, kinda clunky and redundant. And you can, technically speaking, turn this without the Omega Lock, but only for a short distance, or you can run the risk of breaking it. And you can activate the hand slings and his disguise mode as well. Let me just... Whoa. Yeah, that's not supposed to open without that. And you can use any Cyberplanet key. So, whoa, what in the name of... Okay, somehow his head was turned. Yep, see? Activated. Anywho, boom, boom, boom. Sorry if you can't see, but it's the same thing, and I can't really hold it in a different way. But let's see here. Dang! Yeah, when you first get it, the legs aren't attached, and you gotta be careful how you do attach them. The whole thing just fits together like a puzzle. Let me just double check this whole thing. Ah. Okay, I see what's going on. Yeah, and then you move this. Well, no, dang. G. Yeah, you just pull those out. Oh, missed the step. You're supposed to turn these and move them down first. Now, for the sake of me not messing this up, I'm going to take all the Cyberplanet keys out. And this way you'll be able to better see him. Yeah, what did you? And then all you gotta do is push these out. Now that is Primus. I'll be right back. Oh, and if you want show accuracy, you know what? Let me go get something to drink first. Oy. All right. Oh. Hey, Danny. Didn't expect to see you here. Anywho. Yeah, for show accuracy, you can just stick the Omega lock in the back, but there's select keys you need to put in. But yeah, I can't seem to remember them off the top of my head. I will show them in the next toy review, whenever that is. Oh yeah. Now for the mini cons. To clarify, this is Strong Arm, Offshoot, Knockdown, Night Scream. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, guys. I just remembered something about Primus. The technical data, also known as tech specs in some generations. Anywho, strengths unknown, intelligence infinity, speed 5. Speed 5, really? For a planet, he has 5 speed up. I'm sorry, but just oh my goodness. Endurance 10, rank infinity, courage 10, fireboss 10, skill unknown. And by the way, thank you, Mr. Aguana, for giving me those extra Cyber Planet keys. I admit I didn't actually need them. I was gonna get those Transformers anyways that had them, but thanks anyways. Oh, he actually, to clarify, he gave me a Speed Planet key, which is only for Override or Override GTS. I don't know which one, just know it was gold. And a gold bordered Planet Earth key, which can only be found if you have EVAC or Supreme Class Starscream. Which, as I mentioned in the Starscream video, he's bigger, different paint job, different Cyber Planet key powers. I'll make a review on him at some point in the future once I get him. But yeah, let's start with this guy. He is Strong Arm. And this right here is his instructions. This is Offshoot. This is Night Scream. And the last one is Knockdown. Sorry, let me just see if I can find this. TF Wiki. Primus. And now... Okay, sorry, trying to find the... For Primus, the cities are Iacon, Kaon, and Koklubler? Or let me see if I can...
Kalguler. 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 Kalguler.
Okay. Kokular or something, I don't know. Anywho. But yeah, the minicons that are partnered with him, they have their own little personality things. But they were also re-released. Some of them a different name, some of them the same name, in the Classics toy line, which turned into this whole grand and glorious fiasco with some people I was asking to help, which they were stating, just get it into Classic and get Primus separately. Well, one, I wanted to get them together, and two, I'd be stuck with more Transformers than I actually wanted. Now, hey, you can say all the comments you want, but the fact is, I'm a picky shopper. I was either going to get it or just not. I just needed some help searching. But fact is, I got it, so no need to worry about it now. Now, Strong Arm. It says, unlike most of the other passengers on the colony ship Atlantis, Strong Arm stayed true to the cause of justice. Though the tiny... What?
Acerbic Tin Star.
Acerbic Tin Star would surely balk if anyone described him like that. What the... Okay. Let me quickly check these two words.
Acerbic.
What? Sorry, just trying to check this. Oh, okay. And surely balk?
Balk.
Oh, okay. The Acerbic Tin Star would surely balk if anyone described him like that. Yeah, as a minicon, kinda doesn't roll that well. But, anywho, it says, once the Atlantis landed on ancient Earth, he teamed with Crosswise and Evac to round up his marauding brethren, making good use of his superior sensory components, language skills, and holomatter projector. Okay, that's interesting. Though, I guess expected, considering 90% of Transformers that are police vehicles do have holomatter projectors, like Prowl and the Transformers Animated. That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. Anywho, despite having a rough exterior, Strong Arm is a big softy on the inside, and wonders if he and his adopted planet's natives aren't really that different. Now, a bit of backstory of the Classics one. The Classics is a member of the Night Rescue Team with Dive Bomb and Firebot. A different Firebot from the one I mentioned previously, but still having a disguised mode of a fire engine. And yeah, I won't mention the stuff for Dive Bomb and Firebot, at least yet. I'm probably going to make some Transformer videos about the entire Transformer series to explain every Transformer from every reality to the highest degree. But that's for future plans, so you'll have to wait on that if I ever decide to do it. Now, seriously, hold on, guys. The mat was kind of moving. Now, most minicons do not even have an Autobot or Decepticon symbol. So if you see one, as far as I'm concerned, that's lucky. And yeah, that's... As you can see, or somewhat see, it says police district on the side. As you can see, disguised mode of a police car. Now, here's where he gets annoying a bit. It says to move two of the parts up. Before you say, be careful, you're gonna break it, more like this thing's gonna break me. Well, I guess that's it. The next step is to get that moved like that, it seems. Seriously. Man, you... Come... Dang it. Okay. And then... Wait, which direction does it go? What the... Hold on, guys. This always is difficult to do. Oh, dang. I forgot a step. Really? Really? Hold on. I will get it eventually. Yeah. And on his feet are his Minicon Power Links ports. I mean, bulk Power Links ports. Dang. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Ah! Yeah, and if you look closely, you can kind of see on the camera the hands. But anywho. By the way, guys, I'm sorry if you can't see it. It's... Well, they're minicons. Anywho, you move the head back, and then you lift up the car hood. And by the way, that's obviously what his robot mode was. I guess I should have mentioned that. You move that up, close the arms back, flip the legs back, And though it shows this in a different order, you close up the main portion of the car and push the hood back into place, and there you go. That's him. And then there's Offshoot. As you can tell, she's a Decepticon. And is a motorcycle. Now for her it says, Offshoot, a female, was spurned by Velocitron's most prestigious races for years due to her gender. She at first had enormous respect for Override when the female race champion overthrew the status quo and took charge of the planet. But that adoration turned to hatred when the still young and hard-headed Override raided the seedy racing underworld. Offshoot called home and tossed her out on the streets. Subsequently, Offshoot joined Dirt Boss and his fellow Decepticons. Now, she looks exactly like Dirt Rocket, and he is from the Dirt Digger team. Again, didn't want that. Now, Minicon Powerlink or Bulk Powerlink's port's there. Now, I don't know if I can get her to stand up. If I can, I will. But the first step, separate those. Which will become her hands, and I don't even know if it's showing up, but yeah, her thumb's there. Ah, no, 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 no. You're kidding me. No! Well, that just happened. To clarify, the arm just broke. Well, to be fair, it says, there is a breakage issue with all versions of this mold. The thin plastic around the shoulder jointing has a distressing tendency to break. Exercise caution while transforming. Okay, she's gonna have to just be armless while I make the rest of the transformation. Okay. Well, there you go, people. Transformers aren't perfect. Flip that down, and the head goes up. I'm not going to be able to reattach that. Not without potentially breaking it further. I know what needs to be done, and I'm sure my granny can help me when I get done. She's really great at repairing toys. Just a little bit of glue in a small part, and should be good as new, and I should still be able to transform it. But, yeah. Dang. No! Okay, I'm going to put this behind me. I'm almost breaking another part of it. Well, alrighty. I guess she's done being transformed today. Sorry guys, I was going to transform her back, but... And I don't mind transforming her back, but... Oh dear, yeah, if I try, I might break that beyond repair. Anywho, up next is Knockdown. As you can see, he's a Triceratops, and he's got the Autobot symbol right there. Now, Knockdown. Knockdown is one of several minicons who have allied themselves with the Autobots. Natives of the jungle planet tend to flee in his wake, not necessarily due to the awesome strengths he packs for his size, but because he never shuts up about the world's amazing techno-organic flora and fauna. Much like a Saurian Mark Trail, he will senselessly pummel anyone he catches messing with nature. Although whether he can punch off anyone's beard is up for debate. And in the classics version, he's a member of the prehistoric minicon team. But that's slightly disappointing that a Transformer broke on stream. I will admit that was inevitable. And minicons are more prone to breaking than others. First, these things flip down. Then then you're supposed to flip the head up if I can get a doggone grip on said head. Okay, you are not wanting to work with me today. Looks like I had to flip that down first. It's supposed to be second, but apparently today it wanted to be first. And then you just, well, if you can get a doggone grip on it, separate the tail. Now it's really weird considering his back legs essentially convert to his hands. And that's his head. As you can see, those are the hands. Yeah. And now, to convert them back, you lift up that, Dang, 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 dang. Okay, I see what the problem was. Now you fold the legs back. Well, it says that you're supposed to move the arms out. Oh, I didn't even have them fully in robot mode. In case you don't notice the difference, the legs are just flipped around. That's literally all I had messed up. See, yellow here. Anywho, back to transforming them. And like always, all you really do is just simply reverse the instructions. And his bulk power links ports are on the tail. Now, last but not least is Night Scream. He is from Gigantian, and it says, the good-natured Night Scream... Ooh, need to move this thruster down. Which is also his Powerlings port. The good-natured Night Scream is one of several minicons who have allied themselves with the Autobots. A messenger by trade, it's his job to get information to building crews working in areas of the giant planet that are out of radio range. I was about to say radio range. That's not a word. Range. Yeah, okay, now that actually sounds like it is a word. Anywho, he's quite good at what he does. Some say he's the fastest thing on Gigantian. But the modest minicon would rather do his job than boast about his mega mile per hour rate. Now, he also can technically double as the classics version of Thunderwing. But yeah. And while this is not part of the transformation, he can extend the wings like that, which, as you can see, the Autobot symbols are on his wings. Now let's see here. Okay, the first step is to move this entire contraption back. The back wings fold parallel to the ones that are going up, and these separate like this. And then these pull out to the side. These two things flip down. This goes the rest of the way up. And then these go down. Wait, no, the back wings are supposed to go parallel to those that are going up. Well, anywho, yeah, that's his face, and these things are the arms. Then you just reverse the whole thing. Those wings keep popping off. It actually kind of drives me a bit insane. Then they just snap together. And if you can see, there's a little thing popping out here and a hole in there, or a peg in there, and they fit into a space corresponding on the other. Man, well, I'm kind of out of it. Those things snap back into place. Those wings go in there and there. The entire head goes down, and yeah, that's him done. He even has landing gear, which for a minicon, I must admit, is quite cool. But unlike most, these minicons don't come with a minicon symbol on them. Alrighty. No, that's going to show too much. Dang. Oh, wait. Will this work? And I guess that is a no. Yeah. Long story short, there's a game that I'm wanting to show you guys. It's for Primus. It's an Adobe Flash Player game, and that's not going to exist much longer. So I'm trying to find out which one of these it is. Dang. What in the name of heroism? Man. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do that at some later date. It's not working. Well then, I guess that's it for this stream. So, bye guys, and see you later and whatnot. Let me just, yeah. So, bye. I'll get offshoot fixed, I guess, and go from there. So